How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You May Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today we're going to be doing a reaction to a mashup. So this is the Skyfall Toxic mashup that's being performed by Daneliya Tuleshova. So we'll be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, make sure that you go over to Daneliya's homepage and do the same thing because we do want to support the artist. And I do have a shout out to give to who is this? This is Clint Shepard. So, Clint, I want to say thank you. Much love to you, brother. I want to say a special thank you to you because, even though I don't really like to put people's business out there about what's being done, as far as donations are concerned, but Clint did donate, and I want to put a spotlight on that because that I think that's really cool, for people, that they're probably running into me for the first time or just recently and stuff like that. And I'll get people who will, like to donate, and it won't be a crazy amount a lot of the times, but it is enough to show that people appreciate like what's being done on the page and stuff like that, despite, some flaws. Technically, it's not the greatest show, and I do realize that, and I do call myself, in fun, the greatest worst show on YouTube, So I do realize it could get better, and it will, Trust me, it's all about resources, but yeah, no, I just wanted to say thank you to Clint and people like him, who are making an effort to extend themselves in this way, So that's really cool, and I do really appreciate, and I don't take that stuff for granted. I really do, So yeah, no, let's rock this out for Clint and everybody else out there. Let's get her done. Let's do it. Okay.
This is the end. I hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I'll drown a dream this moment. So do I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen.
Let me stop this. Let me stop this. I'm going to push it back just the tiniest little bit. But I realize that this is, from James Bond, and I am a fan of James Bond. I love him as much as anybody else out there. The character, and I know that there's a lot of different ones. People have attached themselves to uh, certain people who have played James Bond, and I'm just like those people. People may be like that my pick may be controversial, because and I've said this. Well, this was a different platform. This was before I was doing reactions, but I was doing podcasts and stuff like that beforehand. But yeah, no. I mentioned that Roger Moore is my favorite. He's my favorite James Bond. And I know that's crazy. I know that's crazy, to a lot of people. People are probably like, what? Sean Connery and what's the other one? Daniel Craig, is that the other one? But yeah, no. And I knew that like as a kid, I just liked Roger Moore. He had the look to me, the sound, all that. He was really suave. He seemed really cool. But then like when I look back at those movies that he was in, and I'm like, oh my God, they was cheesy. Now I get, the hatred, for if you want to call it that. I don't want to call it that, but people be throwing some shade at my man. But I'm doing too much, but the James Bond themes, I get it. Let's go. And she's doing an incredible job. She set the mood beautifully with this, even down to the look. She almost looks like she could be like an agent, of the MI. I don't know what is it, the MI6. What is the name of the organization? I don't know, but she could be 00 somebody. So let's go. Let's get it.
With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping on. Taste of the poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic, baby? You're toxic, I'm slipping on. Taste of the poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? You're toxic, I'm slipping on. Skyfall is where we start. 1,000 miles and poles apart, where worlds collide. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. But you never held my heart. You're toxic, I'm slipping on. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic?
Oh, we got to stop this. We got to stop it. Oh, that is so toxically beautiful, though. If it's toxic, I want more of it. Jesus Christ. She is really oh my gosh, she's doing a great job. Like she sounds great. She sounds beautiful, gorgeous voice, but she really brings out the essence in this song. The music is great too, by the way. Such an iconic music. You know what I mean? That bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I could just see the James Bond thing, him turning around and shooting at the screen, and the blood coming down. You see 007 right there. It's Roger Moore. And nobody else, my 007, but let's continue.
Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. But you never held my heart. You're toxic, I'm slipping on. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'll never be me with all the security of your loving arms, keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand and we'll taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic?
Let me stop this. Did you hear how high she hit that note? Yes, I'm glad that they showed me the spot where I need to go. I'm gonna go right here. And then we'll finish out from this point. But that was an incredible note, dude. And that was the second time, at least the second time, that she's, oh, ooh, Lord. Let's keep going.
Put your head in my hand and we'll taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? You're toxic. I'm slipping on. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? That you're toxic. That you're toxic. Skyfall.
Hey. Woo. Don't do them like that, Danelli. Do not do them like that, but she already did it. She already did it. It is too late. Ooh, she crushed this. Jesus Christ. Let me try to check her without. There we go. There we go. Okay. That was Daneliya Tuleshova with Skyfall slash Toxic mashup. And that was an incredible vocal performance by this young lady. She really, really took this vocally to some incredible heights. Like it almost felt like, like speaking of Skyfall, only this wasn't a fall, this was ascending. That like she kept going higher and higher, and you felt like you was on a plane or you was gliding, and yet somehow the current of the wind is taking you higher and higher, and it's like wow, and that's what you was doing. You just taking in the scenery, and instead of like a skyfall, this was ascension happening. With her voice. That's the best way I could put that. I try to be poetic. try to a tiny dose of some poetry to all of us. So I don't need to be applauded is what I'm trying to say. But if you want to, that I mean, you're free to. I just want people to know I don't need to be applauded. Don't go out of your way, but if you must, you must. But yeah, no, just incredible job. Um, uh, her doing this James Bond thing was really great. James Bond theme, I meant to say thing, but it was a theme also, so, this sounded so epic in scope. It sounded like something that with your man and them Hans Zimmer, like something he would have scored. I don't know who scored Skyfall, but it sounds grandiose. Very very epic and huge. So yeah, no, a very huge thumbs up. Speaking of huge, there we go, right there. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna skedaddle, but before I do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named Daneliya Tuleshova Reactions. I do have a playlist for her, so you'll see this along with anything else that I've reacted to or will react to in the future. I do have playlists for other artists, a lot of great music by those artists, a lot of different genres of music. when you get the chance, check out that stuff. Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available, and that's for those who like to show their support or appreciation for what's being done on the page. Anybody who wants to be like Clint, who did just that, feel free to, I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, no, yeah, your hands aren't tied to do so. Watching the shows is more would be more of the thing that I need from all of you guys. And hopefully we can get to that point because I really plan on want to get to a point when it's not about the money no more. I'm just poor, right? So I figure if anybody's gonna capitalize off me, it should be me. Even though YouTube is YouTube. I don't I don't want I don't know who's watching it, where they're watching. They the ones that send the checks too, so I don't know. But yeah, no. Let's end this, but before I do, have I said everything I've done? Yeah, no, I've said it. I did all of it. See, I was about to retread, but I'm gonna leave. I will see you guys again soon. So until next we meet, be safe and be good.